Professor of English, J.J. College of Arts and Science. I am going to discuss about the novel Emma by Jane Austen. Jane Austen is the author of 6 novels. Her first novel, Sense and Sensibility, was published in the year of 1811. Her novels explores the concern and difficulties of gentle women living in Georgian Regency, England. The novel Emma was published in the year of 1816. Before she began to write the novel, she wrote, "I am going to take a heroine whom no one but myself will much like. Emma, young, pretty and smart, early 19th century in Highbury, England." Main characters in the novels: Emma Woodhouse, Mr. George Knightley, Harriet Smith, Frank Churchill, Jane Fairfax. Emma Woodhouse, a wealthy, confident and headstrong young woman with a tendency to meddle in others' lives. She entertains herself by playing matchmaker for those around her. The novel is divided into 3 volumes. In the first volume, introducing Emma and her matchmaking. Emma Woodhouse is introduced as a rich and clever young woman who prides herself on matchmaking. After successfully pairing her governess Miss Taylor with Mr. Weston, Emma attempts to match Harriet Smith with Mr. Elton, the local vicar. Mr. Elton, however, proposes to Emma, revealing he never considered Harriet a suitable match. Emma rejects him. In the volume 2, complex relationship, Mr. Elton then he leaves Highbury and returns married to an insincere and vain woman, Augusta Hawkins. Frank Churchill, Mr. Weston's son, arrives in Highbury and flirts with Emma, fueling speculation about their potential match. Jane Fairfax, a talented but poor young man, arrives in town and Emma dislikes her out of jealousy and suspicion. Harriet falls for Mr. Knightley, but Emma begins to realize she may have feelings for him interest. In the next volume, 3rd volume, Discoveries and Resolution. She involves herself in a series of ridiculous errors, mistakenly judging that the Reverend Philip Elton cares for Harriet Smith rather than for her, Frank Churchill for her rather than for Jane Fairfax, Harriet for Frank rather than for George Knightley, and Knightley for Harriet rather than for her. In the 3rd volume, Discoveries and Resolution regarding this mismatch, Emma learns Frank Churchill was secretly engaged to Jane Fairfax all along. His flirtation were a cover for his true affection. Harriet reveals her feelings for Mr. Knightley, prompting Emma to confront her own love for him. Mr. Knightley confesses his love for Emma and they become engaged. Harriet reconciles with her humble origins and marries Mr. Martin, a farmer who truly loves her. Throughout, Mr. Knightley corrects and guides Emma in the process. Thank you.